One of the things I love most about Lebanon is that it's a tiny country with such a varied landscape and so many adventures to experience. My name is Tamim, and these are my road trip diaries. I'm a journalist in a very corporate environment, and my recipe to unwind during the weekends is laid-back clothing, a bag with my go-to essentials, and just going with the flow. See where the road takes me. This time I was a little squeezed on schedule, so I decided to explore the closest to home, and that is the Keserwan region. The first thing that comes to mind when you say Keserwan is of course the Rita grotto and its karstic heaven, but that you've seen of course, since it's on every guidebook. And if you haven't, I strongly advise you to, because it is undoubtedly one of Lebanon's most iconic attractions. The road from Rita to Mzar ski slopes can be quite crowded usually, but if you take the time to look left and right, you might have a peek at some impressive rock formations. My trip today takes me to Kfar, passing by Auberge Beiti, a very unique youth hostel managed by the Beiti Association and the dynamic Josephine Zreib of the Keserwan DMO.
We are here to promote all the stakeholders. Till now we have 50 stakeholders. Next step is to have more than 200 stakeholders who are working on tourism. Yes, we will go on the international fairs of tourism to promote Keserwan as one destination under one brand all together. Auberge Beiti, it's like a friendship house. It's a hostel. Yes, all youth can come to enjoy the nature. We have the snow on the winter, and we have the caving, the climbing on summertime. They are here to do the adventure activities. We do cross-country skiing, snow showing. We are here to discover the nature. But don't forget, we are 20 minutes away from the sea. We can do the swimming, the water sports, and the diving, the nice experience on the sea and the nice beaches.
After that, I head to Haddad Temple and its stunningly well-preserved Roman ruins. About a kilometer before the majestic natural bridge of Kfar. And I cannot leave the region without admiring the view on Shabrouh from St. Charbel, Faraya. The weather helping, I decide to take the road from Ashkout to Kfour, passing near Wata Joz, home of Wata cider, made with the famous Keserwan apples. I continue through Dlepta, one of the most picturesque Lebanese villages in my opinion, with its cascade of red tiles. And down the valley to Razir, home of Chateau Musar, then Khatib and its various restaurants by the water. A few minutes uphill from Khatib, we get to Kfour, the Pearl of Ftuh Keserwan. They also call it the Circus because it feels like a round arena with a jaw-dropping view on Junia Bay. Among the gems of Kfour are Beit Trad and Indira, two old Lebanese manors lavishly and elegantly refurbished. I met with the manager of Indira, Isabelle Ede, who told me all about its fascinating story.
The story of Indira is the story of a family that bought this house in 1986 and lived in it for 30 years. The family used to love antiques, and a lot of it comes from Cairo, from Damascus, from Istanbul, and of course from Beirut. But then when the family began to travel very often to the Asian countries, they fell in love with that culture too, and they brought a lot of antique pieces from Asia.
The highlight of my visit to Kfour is definitely Le Sentier des Sources Trail, named after the 5 sources of the Kfour Valley. I used my Hike Keserwan app to get around. The springs feed a rich flora of pines, oaks, cedars, olive trees, and fruit trees, which create a heavenly scent. The trail, made of 2 loops, welcomes hikers in a peaceful setting that respects the rich heritage of its surroundings. From Kfour, I follow the valley of Adonis and the Nahr Ibrahim River. This river, along which you can find Chouin, Yahshoush, and Janneh, which is literally the paradise for hikers and campers, is also known for the legend of Adonis and Ashtarut, celebrated every spring. The crimson red flower, said to be the blood of Adonis, continues to bloom there each year. The valley takes me down to the old aqueduct of Nahr Ibrahim, used to carry the water from the sources of Af'a to Byblos since the Roman period. A bit more downstream, I take pictures of the Ottoman bridge and the lovely beaches of Aibe and Tabarja. After an exquisite sea meza in Tabarja, I take a stroll in the old souks of Jounieh, before meeting Silvio Shiha at ATCL to discover all about his journey and how he decided to join the Keserwan DMO. Hi Silvio, it's been such a long time. It's great to see you again.
It's good to have you, Linda, here.
Especially here at ATCL. This place means so much to you, we already know that. But tell us why, and especially tell us about these rocks that we're sitting on. What do they mean to you specifically?
You know, Linda, I grew up here, so I spent most of my time in this club. Those rocks we used to run all day long. I don't know why, but we used to run from there to the end of ATCL.
No wonder you're an athlete.
So we know every rock. I grew up in this club. I trained in this club.
Can we say that this is where your love for sports grew?
Yes, for sure.
Amazing. You received so many medals in sports, but you're also known for all those videos that you took across Lebanon. Can you tell us more? Why did you take those videos?
I always wanted to show the beauty of Lebanon. I want to promote tourism in Keserwan. I want everyone to know that Keserwan is not only the Bay of Jounieh and snow skiing. We have amazing rural places. We have very nice guest houses. We have very nice hike trails.
Indeed, I've seen all that. It's been absolutely fabulous, yeah.
We really have a wonderful region, and I really want everyone to see the real Keserwan and every single part of it.
Silvio, this is such a beautiful place, and it's such a lovely view of the Jounieh Bay that we have right behind us. But tell us, do you have another favorite spot to admire the Jounieh Bay?
Definitely. You can go on the téléphérique. You will see one of the most amazing views, right. And definitely paragliding.
Right, that's something I've yet to try.
Paragliding is really, really nice. You're above the mountains, yeah. You have Harissa on your left, you have Jounieh Bay on your right. It's amazing, especially on sunset.
All right, great. You'll have to take me.
Definitely.
With this, I wrap up my thrilling long weekend. Check out the Lebanon Traveler interactive map for my road trip details and listings of everything to do, see, and eat in Keserwan. And I'll see you soon for yet another road trip diary.